The New York Rangers have stumbled out of the gate this season, and the pressure is starting to build. With a record hovering around the break-even mark and a recent losing streak, the Blue Shirts are struggling to find consistency. Sitting near the bottom half of the Metropolitan Division, they are not where most expected them to be at this point of the year. Despite the uneven start, the Rangers are far from out of the race. The Eastern Conference wildcard picture is extremely tight, and New York is only a single point away from climbing back into playoff position. Several teams are separated by just a couple of points, meaning one strong stretch could completely change the outlook. With expectations still firmly set on making the postseason, the Rangers may not be content to simply wait things out. That is where the trade market comes into play. One name generating serious buzz around the league is Nashville Predators center Ryan O'Reilly. Given Nashville's disappointing season and place near the bottom of the standings, the veteran forward is emerging as one of the most intriguing trade candidates in hockey. A move before the deadline feels increasingly realistic. Nashville has struggled to gain traction, and with the season slipping away, tough decisions may be coming. O'Reilly, now in his mid-30s, still carries significant value due to his versatility, leadership, and championship pedigree. League insiders have already flagged him as a player likely to surface in trade discussions as the deadline approaches. For the Rangers, O'Reilly checks nearly every box. Adding him would instantly strengthen the center position and provide head coach Peter Laviolette with flexibility throughout the lineup. A center group featuring Mika Zibanejad, Vincent Trocheck, and O'Reilly would be difficult for any opponent to match, regardless of how those roles are deployed. What makes O'Reilly especially appealing is his complete game. He remains one of the league's most reliable two-way forwards, trusted in defensive situations, face-offs, and special teams. He would be a natural fit on both the power play and the penalty kill, areas where experience and composure often make the difference in close games. Beyond the on-ice impact, O'Reilly would also bring a strong leadership presence to the locker room. As a former team captain and Stanley Cup winner, his voice would carry weight in a room that has been searching for stability during a turbulent stretch. Statistically, O'Reilly has continued to produce despite Nashville's struggles. He has been a steady contributor offensively, while maintaining responsible play away from the puck. That combination is exactly what playoff-bound teams value most when games tighten and mistakes become costly. Of course, acquiring a player of O'Reilly's caliber would not come cheap. Nashville would likely demand future assets and young talent in return. But if the Rangers believe they are one move away from turning their season around, this is the type of swing that could redefine their trajectory. With the standings so congested and expectations still high, standing pat may not be an option. If the Rangers want to reestablish themselves as a legitimate playoff threat, Ryan O'Reilly could be the difference maker who brings balance, experience, and urgency back to Broadway.